Welcome back to Entertainment on Point. I'm your host, Sarah Ray Wisniewski, and happy October! I just started getting out my fall candles and my pumpkins, and I'm so ready for some scary movies. Speaking of which, Netflix has a ton of new spooky series and films coming out this month. First of all, we have Ratched, starring American Horror Story's Sarah Paulson. This flick is a prequel to the 1975 film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, giving insight to the lead's experiences working in a mental institution. Up next, we have The Babysitter, Killer Queen. This movie follows the 2017 original The Babysitter. This horror comedy is definitely a must-watch with its star-studded cast. And finally, we have the second season of Unsolved Mysteries. This series became really popular over summer and will be dropping 6 new installments that will be sure to fright with added paranormal activities. We're going to go for a quick break, but when we return, our reporters have a great show for you today, catching you up on all things Bachelorette, Dancing with the Stars, and TikTok feuds. Stay tuned.
Go. Go to our new website, uview.pointpark.edu. Go.
Join UView and find your herd.
Be like, join EOP. And 3, 2, join EOP.
I was just saying, grab them now, or else I can.
Yeah.
Join on point with politics. 3, 2, 1.
Join Pioneer Sideline.
Loneliest number that you'll ever do.
Welcome back to EOP. Calling all Bachelorette fans, this upcoming season of the show is nothing like we've ever seen before. Longtime host Chris Harrison finally breaks his silence about the new season. In a recent promo video, Harrison tells a hairstylist that Bachelorette Claire Crawley has blown up the show. Harrison tells ET News that Claire took us on a journey the likes of which we have never seen. This will be a roller coaster ride like any other. Fans first met 39-year-old Claire back in 2014 when she was on Bachelor in Paradise and The Bachelor Winter Games. Production had put filming on pause due to COVID-19, but resumed after a few months in a quarantine bubble that is located in Palm Springs. Host Chris Harrison states that the bubble created a pressure cooker type of intensity. While filming the show, it took an unexpected turn when Crawley told producers in August that her time as the Bachelorette has come to a close when she fell for a contestant shortly into filming. Tasia Adams will now finish out the remainder of the season, and both of their journeys will be featured. Harrison tells ET News in the same interview, "I think it definitely goes up on the Mount Rushmore of wild seasons of Bachelor and Bachelorette." Be sure to watch the Bachelorette premiere on Tuesday, October 13th at 8 p.m. on ABC.
Thanks, Nicole. I'm so excited to see how the drama all goes down and if it will truly be the most dramatic season yet. Moving on to some major relationship tea, let's send it over to our reporter, Elena Troya.
Thanks, Sarah Ray. So we all know the big headline. LeBron James is to face his old coach, Eric Spoelstra, and his old team, the Miami Heat, for the NBA Finals. But there's even juicier gossip for not-so-sports fans. 25-year-old Kyle Kuzma from the Los Angeles Lakers was dumped just a few months ago by Instagram model Katia Elise Henry, who is now dating 20-year-old rookie point guard from the Miami Heat, Tyler Hero. And as you can see, this might heat things up on the court. Katia has a pretty big Insta fan base with over 7 million followers. And she has been seen inside the NBA bubble in Orlando, Florida, which is where the NBA has been hosting all these playoff games COVID-free. Cheering on the sideline for her man Hero and his team. It is not clear on exactly when she broke things off with Kuzma and started things up with Hero, but things seem to have not ended well between the model and Kuzma. According to a tweet she sent out on April 26th, a fan asked her if Kuzma was too much for her, but apparently Katia was too much for him to handle. Since then, Kuzma has seemed to move on himself, as he is now dating model Winnie Harlow. He may have moved on, but there will definitely be some chemistry between the young players when they match up on the court during the finals. And speaking of relationship drama, the TikTok community blew up when Dixie D'Amelio posted a video exposing her ex-boyfriend Griffin Johnson. In the video, she shows multiple screenshots of Griffin Instagram DMing and Snapchatting other girls, even showing one where he says he is single. The TikTok star used Griffin's new song Convenient as an audio to expose him, which has now been taken off of Spotify. Other TikTokers began to weigh in. Even Dixie's little sister, Charli D'Amelio, tagged him in the comments and said, "This you?" On top of this, there are rumors going around that Dixie is now dating another member of the Sway House, Noah Beck, who will be the next one to woe their way into Dixie's heart.
The United Student Government at Point Park University, working since the 1970s to solve the issues that matter to you. What concerns do you have about the university? Student life, safety, food service? Send us an email to studentconcerns@pointpark.edu or stop by our office on the 7th floor of the Student Center. You can also attend our weekly open meetings on Mondays at 3:15. Follow us on social media at USG_PPU for more. The United Student Government, by the students, for the students.
The Point Park Sports Network, bringing you live coverage of Pioneer Athletics on Stretch Internet, the home of the River States Conference and the NAIA. Subscribe today for complete access to the Point Park volleyball, baseball, basketball, and soccer teams. Watch live and on-demand broadcasts, and don't miss a minute of Point Park Athletics. Head to pointparksports.com/live for broadcast listings. The Point Park Sports Network, your streaming home for Point Park Athletics.
3, 2, 1.
Please visit our website. Please, it's a nice website. Please visit our website. Please.
If you have ever watched television, whether accidentally or on purpose, YouView is for you.
Welcome back to Entertainment on Point. Up next, our reporter Natalia Hillen is here to tell you about which celeb duo is no longer cool for the summer.
After only 2 months of their engagement, pop star Demi Lovato and now ex-fiancé Max Eric have called it quits. The relationship began when Demi and Max started spending time together in March as they quarantined at Demi's house together. The couple was only together for 4 months before announcing their engagement. Problems began in the relationship when Demi's ex-BFF, Selena Gomez, unintentionally got in the middle of their relationship. Fans began to pull evidence on social media from years back that consisted of Max praising Selena. He even claimed that he wanted to marry Selena in a tweet posted in 2018. According to E! News, the couple also had issues and arguments when Max was set to go to Atlanta, Georgia to film a new project. The distance between them had a negative effect on their relationship. On top of that, Cosmo says that Demi had seen multiple red flags and that she would just try to ignore them. The pop star had claimed that, quote, he is sketchy and that she does not trust him. Demi is really torn over this abrupt breakup. Trying to move forward, Demi Lovato recently dropped a brand new song titled Still Have Me. The singer posted it on her Instagram account on Wednesday, September 30th, a few days after the breakup was announced. The song is about still going through a breakup, knowing it is sad and heartbreaking, but eventually trying to find yourself and knowing that you have your own back at the end. According to People magazine, Demi wants space and has no further interest in having any future contact with her ex.
I'm super bummed to see this relationship end so soon, but I'll definitely be adding Demi's new song to my playlist. And next up to close out the show, I gathered up some of our reporters to hash out which celebrities we think would win in their own presidential debate. Check it out. Okay, so basically how this is going to work is I will name a celebrity duo and we will each imagine them hypothetically in their own debate on a stage given various topics. So we're just going to say who we think would pretty much dominate the other. I've got a pretty good list of celebrities here, some who have been known for iconic feuds in the past or others that are just completely unexpected duos. So let's get started. The first name I have here is one that I just thought would be very interesting. They aren't known for feuding, but I have Hailey Bieber versus Selena Gomez because as we know, Selena and Justin, iconic couple. Now Hailey and Justin are together. So what do you guys think? Nalia, any thoughts?
That's a tough one. I'd have to say, I feel like Hailey Bieber maybe, just because they're married and like they're established, and like Selena's just kind of out there now. Like I don't know if she's really relevant to him anymore. So.
Hey, Elena.
Well, I've been a believer since like I was like 10 years old, so it was always a Selena and Justin for life. So I'm gonna go with Selena.
Ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I want to say Selena because I agree Justin and Selena together, but Hailey does have the marriage thing over her. So if they're really fighting it out, I feel like Hailey might win, but I don't know. We'll let that one settle.
If they were married, it'd probably be a different story because Selena's the OG. Like she is the OG. Like she probably went over Hailey any day, but I mean, since they're married, that changes the story for me.
Right. Okay, so next I have celebrity sisters Kylie and Kendall Jenner. Both beautiful girls, both powerful women. Who do we think would win in a fight? Either of you can go.
I'm gonna say Kylie on this one.
All right, Elena.
Actually, I was gonna say Kylie too. I feel like she is more like badass in a way. I feel like Kendall's portrayed more like pretty. She is like a model. I mean, they both like really do model, but in my mind, like Kendall's more, I don't know, model-y, like on the runway, whatever. And I feel like, I pick Kylie.
No, I agree. I think Kylie, I mean, I don't know them personally, but Kylie puts off more of a badass vibe. I feel like even in a physical fight, I feel like she would beat the crap out of Kendall.
Yeah.
She's definitely badass. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with Kylie too. Okay, so next up, we've got a true feud that's actually happened before. We have Taylor Swift versus Kim Ye, aka the duo of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, which at the time was a huge fight, as we know, very unexpected. But if they were standing at a podium, who do you think would win? Natalia, thoughts?
So Kim Ye, I mean, they're a duo, and Taylor's just on her own. So, I mean, I'm probably going to assume they would probably beat her in the debate. I mean.
All right, Elena.
I agree with that. Like, I feel bad for Miss Taylor Swift. We love her. But if they're on a podium together, it would be Kim and Kanye.
I'm gonna disagree with both of you there. I love Taylor personally, and I'm not even using my own bias. I just think that her fan base is so crazy that they would just back her up. And I feel like Kim and Kanye have had drama where they've been seen as problematic. I mean, so have Taylor, but I feel like people would take them down quicker. So I feel like Taylor would have like, I don't know, she kind of scares me now. She goes off to all these guys with all this evidence in her like lyrics. I feel like she would have like a list of every single thing they've done wrong and just like use it against them. So I'm gonna have to go with Taylor on that. Okay, we'll do like one or two more. So next up, I have a duo that they've never fought before. They're actually friends, but we may know them as Sharpay and Gabriella. We have Vanessa Hutchins versus Ashley Tisdale. They're both very nice girls. So who do we think, Elena?
I'm going with Miss Sharpay Evans. That is my queen for life. She will beat Gabriella any other day. So,
okay, Natalia.
Oh, I kind of want to say Sharpay, but at the same time, I don't know. Gabriella, I mean, if we're doing High School Musical, I don't know. That's a tough one. But I feel like at the end, Sharpay probably, just because she's always been very, like, I don't know, always getting added on in the movies, like with her. I don't know.
Right. I mean, if this were to happen right now, Ashley Tisdale is pregnant, so we might have to step back on that. But I think I would agree with you. Also, Vanessa, though, she is like the Halloween queen right now. She's got like some spooky looks going on, so I don't know. She's kind of a baddie right now, so she might be able to take Ashley Sharpay down. But
I swear everyone is pregnant. Like every celebrity is either had a kid or is pregnant right now.
it is baby popping season. I swear, it's all the quarantine babies.
It literally is.
Alrighty, we'll do one more here because this one I don't even have an answer for. This was a huge fight back in 2018. We have Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj. What do we think?
Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry, no Cardi for me.
All right, Elena?
Point blank. I honestly don't have an answer for you. I love them both. They are both my queens. They both are rap queens, so I really couldn't answer. Maybe, I don't even know. I feel like Cardi, with her Hispanic side, she'd literally go off. She'd go crazy, I think. But love them both. Can't pick one.
I know. They both got that, like, powerful mom thing going for them. It's, like, very scary. So I don't actually have an answer either, but you guys watching, let us know what you think. All right, well, that's all we're going to do today. Once again, from Natalia and Elena, I'm Sarah Wisniewski, and we'll see you next week.